Is there such a thing as collective responsibility? Have you ever wondered if we can hold groups accountable for their actions? This question leads us into the heart of a fascinating debate within libertarianism. So, is there such a thing as collective responsibility? From a libertarian viewpoint, the answer is generally no. Libertarians emphasize individual responsibility over collective accountability. They believe that each person is solely responsible for their own actions. This belief is rooted in the principle of individual liberty. Each person has the right to live freely, as long as they do not infringe on the rights of others. When we talk about collective responsibility, libertarians argue that it dilutes personal accountability. If a group is held responsible for the actions of one member, it can unfairly implicate individuals who did not commit or endorse those actions. For instance, if a community is blamed for the misconduct of one person, it goes against the libertarian view of self-ownership. Each individual should be accountable for their own choices, not for the choices of others. Libertarians also point out that coercing individuals to answer for collective outcomes violates their negative freedom. Negative freedom means being free from interference by others, including the state. In practical terms, libertarian ethics stress that individuals must face the consequences of their own decisions. This applies whether those consequences are positive or negative. Social and legal systems, according to libertarians, should focus on individual rights and duties. They typically oppose redistributive policies that impose collective financial responsibility through taxation for welfare programs. Such measures are seen as infringements on individual property rights and freedoms. While libertarians acknowledge that we live in societies where actions can impact others, they maintain that responsibility must trace back to individual actors. Voluntary cooperation and contracts are the proper means for collective endeavors. Individuals can agree to share responsibilities explicitly. Without such agreements, imposing collective responsibility is viewed as unjust. In summary, libertarians argue that there is no valid basis for collective responsibility. This view is rooted in the belief that it undermines individual liberty and accountability. Responsibility is personal and grounded in the principle that individuals own themselves and their actions alone.